Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jersey Zone. Today I have another poor financial decision from me. An unboxing. I have another unboxing today. Now I know in my previous unboxing where I had two sweaters and I only showed you guys one sweater, I said obviously I would do that video next. It's not next. The reason I want to do this video first is because you can see here there is a hole in this package, but you can see there's a little bit of a patch. It's a Four Nations Face-Off jersey, Four Nations facing off. So I wanted to show that jersey first just because it's fresh off the tournament. It's still in our mind, so I just didn't want to delay it for all that long. Now, the hole that's in this package, by the way, that hole right there, I didn't make that. That is how the package came, so I'm a little bit nervous that there's some damage there. I hope that's not the case. Before we do see if there's anything wrong with it, though, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to hit subscribe. All right, let's open this thing up. Well, I might as well just rip right where the hole is. Now, if you guys have been on my Discord, the Discord link is in the description down below, by the way, you probably know which Four Nation jersey that I got because I was pretty adamant that this is the one that I wanted straight from the get-go, honestly. Not that I didn't like any of the other Four Nations jerseys, but this one was by far my favorite, and it does also have a player on it, and I knew I wanted this player on the jersey as well. So yeah, if you're in the Discord, which I recommend you guys joining, you probably already know what it is, so let's just go ahead and show it. It is the Team Sweden Four Nations Face-Off jersey. This thing is so nice. This one is by far my favorite out of the Four Nations jerseys, and it really comes down to the details. Like, the colors on this jersey, I think are nice. I'm usually not a huge fan of yellow jerseys, but here I do think it works, and I do like that navy, like that dark blue. I think that looks good, but yeah, it's the detail inside of the logo there. You can see it just looks so beautiful. I'm assuming it has some sort of significance that I just don't know, but that detail is just really nice. I also love the striping on this jersey, so you can see obviously it does have the two navy stripes there, but if I pull on this just right there, you can see that it does also make up the Swedish flag, so I really like that a lot. That was a small detail that I missed the first time around. Like, when these jerseys were first released, I didn't see that, but I think once either the game started or once we got more pictures and they were released at a retail level, I think it was either the first game or that is when I noticed that there was actually the Swedish flag there, so that is a small detail that I really do like a lot. Before I show you guys who's on the back, which you probably know already considering the 8, let's take a closer look at the Four Nations patch. So I do really like that patch there. I think the patch is really nice. Now, I'm not a huge fan of it being on the front, but the reason for that is because the sponsor patches were relegated to the shoulders, so I actually do prefer the sponsor patches being on the shoulders and then the actual tournament patch in this case being on the front of the jersey. I think that looks a little bit nicer. Obviously, I'd prefer no ad patches, but since we're stuck with them, I like this one being on the front, except for the fact that you also have the Four Nations logo right in the collar there, so you have basically the Four Nations logo there and there. They're just a little bit too close, so I don't really like that aspect of it. I think that's a little bit awkward. Now, I'm not quite too sure what they would have put right here inside where like usually the NHL shield goes, because even though it is an NHL tournament, it's not the NHL, so I honestly think it would have been fine if they left that blank, or, and even better in my opinion, if Fanatics used this tournament to experiment with their collars and do something a little bit different, because yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Adidas collars. I wouldn't mind Fanatics changing it up when they do kind of their own thing in like the second or third year whenever they're supposed to do it, but yeah, so I would have liked that, but since they didn't, since they stuck with the Adidas collars, yeah, I can kind of understand them wanting to have at least something there, and I can get them putting that Four Nations patch there. It still comes off as a little awkward. Inside the back of the collar, there's nothing going on there. It's just the navy blue, and is a size 46 like I usually get. Now, let's take a look at the back. So honestly, the customization is the main reason why I love this jersey so much and why I decided to get this one over all the other Four Nations jerseys. So this is the customization, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks really nice in person. Yeah, I really like that a lot. Holy. I've obviously seen a ton of pictures, so I kind of knew what I was getting into, but yeah, that looks so gorgeous, man. I really like that a lot. Now, I like the font of the Nylander there. Obviously, I got William Nylander. He is basically my favorite player in the NHL right now. He's just great. So yeah, I had to go with Nylander, and I love the font there. I think the font is a really nice choice, but it is the detail inside of the number. It's the same thing as it is on the front of the jersey on the 3 crowns. So the fact that they replicated that on the numbers here, it is just so awesome. It is only on the back numbers though, so it's not on the name, it's not on the sleeve numbers either, which is understandable because that would be so much detail in a very little space. So I definitely get that. But yeah, man, these numbers look really nice. I'm very happy with them. Once I saw that this is how the numbers looked, I knew basically immediately I had to get this thing because yeah, those numbers just look way too gorgeous just not to get. There was a brief time where I thought about getting a Fanatics Authentic Pro of this jersey, because of course it is just a premium, as you can see inside of the collar there. It is just the premium, so it's not the Authentic Pro. I only have one Authentic Pro at this point. I just have the Leafs home jersey, but I was thinking about getting this one in an Authentic Pro and then getting it shipped out to customize to Nylander so I could get that really nice detail on a very nice looking jersey. The reason I decided to get a premium is because since the customization is so complicated, it's so detailed, there's not a ton of places that can actually do it. At least from the top of my head, I believe the only places are Cool Hockey, because I think they make the kits themselves, Hockey Authentic, and the Buffalo Team Store. And all of those places, it's really expensive to get done. Like, I think Hockey Authentic is charging $200 Canadian just for the kit itself. So that's on top of the jersey, which is $500 Canadian. So it would be $700 Canadian to get a Fanatics Authentic Pro customized from Hockey Authentic. That's a lot of money. And I was like, okay, I love the jersey. I don't love it that much. I'm definitely okay with sticking with a premium jersey, which is the factory customization, because the factory customization still looks really nice. And this jersey here, I didn't pay full price for it. I was very close to, since the Four Nations, you know, it did so well. Everyone had such a good time with it. I loved it, by the way. I think the NHL did a really good job with it. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased in it because, you know, I am a Canadian. So with Team Canada winning the tournament, of course, I'm going to like it a lot more than maybe some others. But yeah, it was a really well-run tournament. And I'm a little bit disappointed that I did not get to stream the final game there in between the USA and Team Canada. I really wanted to, and I did try and stream it, but for some reason my internet was just being really bad that day, so my stream was super choppy. It just wasn't going to work out, so I did not stream that game. It was a little bit unfortunate, but I had a lot of fun with it, obviously. So anyways, since the Four Nations, it did so well. This jersey here, it almost sold out on the NHL shop. It was really close. I think there was 4 jerseys left of the Nylander in size 46, which is my size, and I almost purchased it. There was 2 days in a row where I was like, yeah, I think I'm just going to buy it, and I was really close to doing that, until on the 3rd day, I found out that Pro Hockey Life was doing a 20% off sale and included these, so I got this one 20% off. So that was really lucky of me, because yeah, I almost spent full price, and I never like spending full price. Even though 20% off isn't a ton, like I didn't save too much money, it's still at least a little bit of saving, which I'll take. Anyways, I guess I should mention, because I don't think I did yet, I don't see any damage from the hole that was in the package, because it was in this area, so it looks all good, so that is nice. I was a little bit worried about that, like I said. Now, there isn't an A on this jersey. Nylander did wear an A in the tournament, so I need to find one of those. I know where to get one. It is First Line Jerseys. I believe he has all of the Four Nations captains and alternate captains patches, so I'm going to reach out to him, probably get an A, have that shipped off to me, and then I'll have to go somewhere in my area just to get a local seamstress to put it on there, which shouldn't be that big of a deal, because it's literally just, you know, stitching on an A. It's not like it's going to be that much of a hazard. And the A on this jersey, it's not like it is on the back numbers or in the logo. It is just basically like these sleeve numbers here, so it's just the 1-layer twill. Yeah, so not a big deal whatsoever. But yeah, very happy with this one here. I really like the detail in the logo and the numbers. That is the reason why I got this jersey, is because of that. And also, you know, obviously, like I said, I love Nylander, so I wanted to get a Nylander jersey. Now, am I going to get any other Four Nations jerseys? Probably not. I mean, if I was going to get one, I probably would want a Team Canada, just because they won the tournament, so I would kind of want one. But man, the Team Canada jerseys, it was either the first game against Team Sweden or the first game against Team USA. They like flew off the shelves. I can't quite remember which one it was, but yeah, they sold out after one of those games extremely quickly. It went from being pretty easy to buy one of those jerseys to just completely gone, and you have to scour for it. So yeah, I'm probably not going to get one, because I think pretty much my only options would be on eBay, and it would be a big upcharge, and that's not what I want to pay. If anything, I want to pay a discount, and that's not going to happen. So yeah, the Team Canada ones, not going to get. Team Finland, I do like the Team Finland jerseys, but I don't know if I like them enough to really care to get one. And then with Team USA, I also probably won't get one, because I don't really love those jerseys. The customization is pretty interesting on those as well. Not quite like the Finland ones, but it has some interesting details that I wouldn't mind getting it. But also, it's another one where I just don't know if I particularly care enough to pay what, you know, is probably going to be asked for it. So, yeah, I think this is my only Four Nations jersey that I'm going to get, and I'm happy to get it just as a reminder of the tournament and because of the detail being so beautiful. But that's going to do it for me, though. Let me know if you guys got a Four Nations jersey in the comments down below. I'd love to hear which ones you guys got. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.